Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In 2022, I had an honor to play none other than Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura, now being number second in the world after Magnus Carlsen. And this is the game played in the pub. Hikaru has 1 minute, as you can see right here. I had 5 minutes, but I mean, as you might already know, it's not enough for me. 5 minutes is not enough, and 1 minute is more than enough for Hikaru. So I played some type of Najdorf at least, try to, and Hikaru plays queen d4, so-called Moscow variation, plays c4, invited me for Marozzi bind. I play knight f6, knight c3, and honestly, I told him after the game that I actually didn't plan to play a6, but it just happened that way, and from now on, I have no idea what I'm playing. I'm just developing my pieces, trying to do well, obviously, and yes, the idea is to go castle, go 96, and try to maybe play e65, but as you will see later, I never had this opportunity in the game. So Hikaru goes queen d2. His plan is simple. He goes b3, he goes bishop b2, fianchettoing the bishop on c1. Yes, queen d2 looks a bit weird because it locks the bishop down on c1, but at the same time, like, it's not... You don't really develop bishop on this long diagonal in the structures. I go knight c6, rook b1, and Hikaru potentially wants to go b4, b5, taking as much space as possible on the queen side. And yes, I'll be spending a lot of time throughout this game. And unfortunately, as you might see, I already have 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock, while Hikaru spent only 7.6 seconds and he plays b3 momentarily. The thing is, I was so nervous that, I'm just playing moves so slow, and I'm playing Hikaru almost on weekly basis in bullet brawls, and I play fast. Of course, because you have 1 minute versus 1 minute. Well, here I had kind of the opportunity of having more time, 5 minutes versus one. But as you might see, again, my clock is kind of burning down, down, down. While Hikaru spent only 9 seconds. I go 97. My idea is to take on f3 and go 94, and he plays h3. And look how much time I spent again. I spent so much time on the move bishop f3 because look, I don't want to obviously go bishop h5 because g4 is coming. Bishop e6 is just terrible. Bishop f5 I can play, so bishop f3 is very logical. But I spent again so much time on this move. He goes bishop f3. Now knight d4 should be played momentarily, like almost immediately. And once again, I'm spending a lot of time on this move, even though it's very, very obvious. But unfortunately, yes, you see me kind of turning my head right and left, thinking. But yeah, knight e4 looks obvious. Goes bishop d1. And now, yes, I'm slightly worse, as you might see by looking at the evil bar, but I think it's still around equal. The plan is, of course, to go maybe 95, 96. But I think I started doing a lot of, necessary mistakes. I think knight c5 here would be the best, as I think I played this move. But then I also thought maybe b5 here. I think it's time. b5, c takes b5, a takes b5, or let's even knight b5 and knight b5, a takes b5, and yes, trading dark squared bishop on the long diagonal should be good. I go knight c5. That should be a good move. b4, and I go knight e6. Looks very logical. And now bishop b3. Now I took, takes a takes b3, and now I go knight d4, attacking the pawn on b3. Hikaru goes knight d5. The point is, if I take on b3, he will take on g7. Ah, no, wait. If I take on b3, I think queen e3 is coming. Yes, and my knight is simply trapped. So I go knight c6 back, he takes, I take on g7, now queen goes to c3 check. Now I either have to play f6 or go king g8, but now as you might see, the advantage is already maybe plus 1.5. He goes rook d1, putting the rook on the same file as the queen, and I'm in trouble. C5 moves are coming, there are a bunch of ideas, and obviously I'm very bad on the clock. I mean, Hikaru has 34 seconds, while now I am down to the starting time that Hikaru had in the beginning of the game. 1 minute is here. What's gonna happen? Let's see. Let's see if I can turn the game around, because yes, right now it's equal, but You know, it's getting low now. We're playing bullet time. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 48 seconds. You gotta move, man. 95 F4, 97 F5, and Hikaru is attacking me. So tough. I don't know what to do. I played the 6, and now knight routes to g4, knight h6 would be a checkmate, so it's very dangerous. What do I play? I got defend from knight g4, knight d5. Yes, protect from g4. Hikaru goes queen d4, attacking opponent d6. I gotta protect it. Rook c6, probably something like rook d2 or c5 is coming. Rook c6 is not an option. b5 as well. You gotta move, man. Oh, I'm shaking my head. It's going terrible. Down to last 17 seconds. Oh man, b5, c5, and it's lost. Knight c6. Queen goes to b2. Hikaru was hesitating for a minute there, and now plus 2.5 advantage. Queen c7, knight g4, knight h6, checkmate is coming. I gotta move my pawn e5, rook d6. Oh, it's collapse. It is collapse. I move knight d4, knight e5. Yeah, it's terrible. Down to 0 seconds on the clock, down on time. What a terrible game by me. Yeah, we discussed a little bit. I don't know what to say. I was a bit frustrated because I wanted to show that I'm a good chess player. I mean, I kind of played well, but at the very end, it didn't work out great for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know any feedback you might have. I'll see you soon. Enjoy. Bye bye.